The live button.
Live, but yeah.
Really? I figured it out. Smart. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hi.
That was all on there.
I know.
Oh, now here we go.
Everyone knows.
Lagging
They know how the sausage is made. Turn it off.
Smart.
Yeah.
Sam Martin.
Stop.
Welcome to Girls Gore and Gin Gules on our Christmas edition.
I did put Christmas spooktacular.
Spectacular.
No, I didn't put spooktacular.
Christmas shanktacular with tasty shank making.
Yeah, we're making tasty shanks.
Yep.
I already fucked my mouth.
Did you break yours already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Don't say spooktacular or you'll sound like a gay racist.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
Oh, my broken. It's horse shit.
But you know what? I can be a gay racist all I want because Daddy Dan's in the house asking what is on the menu.
Tasty shank.
Tasty shank.
Anything special to drink tonight, guys?
Hot chocolate.
I'm having. I know it's not Christmassy at all, but I'm having a pineapple orange juice drink. I don't really know what you call it. What is that called?
Pineapple orange juice.
Sure.
That sounds delicious.
It's pineapple vodka.
Pineapple what? Ooh.
Pineapple orange juice.
Yeah, Steven Chang's in the house on the YouTube.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, Richard. Hey, Dan. Woo woo.
You are watching. Thank you.
Let the tasty shanking begin.
I already started.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
For those of you who don't know, tonight we're going to be talking about Home Alone and if the booby traps are legit.
Yeah.
I think they're all murder traps.
I think he's a little fucking psycho, but
I
we'll
think
get into
so
that
too.
shit
Yeah.
later. Jesus.
Hey Miguel, would you rather be hit in the face with a paint can or hit in the head with a brick?
Ooh.
Well, if it's exactly like in the movie, I'll take the paint can.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe it was from the top of the building he hit him with a goddamn brick.
Yeah.
And that should have been end of movie where Kevin McAllister goes to a psych ward for being a crazy person. One of them goes to the grave, and then Joe Pesci is left by himself.
Joe Pesci. With the pigeon lady.
Look, oh, I forgot about her.
I don't even remember that lady's name.
I don't. I hit
Bird
her
lady.
or the other
Dove
one.
lady.
You know, there was the same character in the first one too, with the shovel, the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Can you befriends both of them? Basically,
Always a creepy adult hanging around.
so creepy.
But he's comfortable with it.
But they're good.
No judgment.
Rick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree. I think I'd rather get hit with the paint cans.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll get into whether or not you'll survive if you do get hit in the face.
Mm-hmm. And funny enough, there are several Home Alone movies. And when we went to go do homework, I said, on one because 2 is my favorite. And Lauren kind of went, on 2 and actually ended up doing 1. So it worked out. It was great. Not planned.
Yeah.
Hilariously awesome because we're also going to ask that the question. Are you doing just 1 or doing 1 and 2?
Oh,
No.
we're doing both, y'all.
Yeah.
Boom.
The only ones that matter.
Isn't there a third one?
There's like 5
Oh my
of
god,
them.
there's a ton of them and they all suck.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them. I think they changed the kid after a while.
Oh, the third one they changed.
Is it the third one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started watching it and then I was like, what is this fuckery? And I changed it and I never watched
Like some
anyone.
foreigners or whatever that try to murder this kid. I don't know.
What? That sounds way darker than Home Alone.
You know what that movie is? You didn't think about it. These fucking thieves are trying to torture and murder and rob this little kid in his house, but he's all kind of like a little fucking nutty too, and he's trying to fucking kill them. It's like boom, boom.
Cat and mouse games.
I don't.
Tells you
I
how
don't
much
know.
faith they had in their law enforcement system out there.
Right? How long did it take for the cops to show up?
Yeah, after he called, it's like all this shit's happening.
That's funny.
We've all lived in different houses in our lives, right?
Yeah.
How many of your neighborhoods completely disappear because they went on vacation? Did anyone have an entire ghost town of a street?
No.
Was anyone that rich and white?
Well, they were apparently fucking loaded because they were in upstate
Did you see
New
that
York in a
fucking house?
freaking mansion.
I love
With
that.
all those kids?
Yeah, and they
How?
all the kids on vacation to what? Europe?
And that's like 50. It wasn't like 15 people or something like that. Like it was like at least a dozen people,
Yeah.
and they're all going.
Yeah, and then the
Except
dad.
for one.
Oh my
Yeah, because I
yeah.
fucking forgot his
That
ass.
was-
They
that
threw his
was-
shit in the trash. They're like, fuck you, Kevin. This is how much we hate you. We'll buy the ticket and throw the shit away, you little bastard.
Kevin is the Miguel.
I'm actually getting left for a family trip.
He's like,
in a couple
Frankie, your
weeks.
girlfriend's a dog. Woof.
I can bring back some serious stories, but I'm gonna let it slide right now. Gosh dang it, I hit the wrong one. We got some comments though about the Would You Rather.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Richard Nettleton says that a brick sounds better than hitting paint can, but Danny Dan is in maintenance for apartments. He said a paint can in the head actually happened to him. It damn well hurt, and it was messy, but he'd rather take the brick. I definitely agree with that. Taylor, how you doing? And Rochelle says, I wish my neighbors would all leave. That would make Christmas so much better.
Rochelle, oh yeah, her neighbors are ghetto.
Tired of your shit talk. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. We ready for a little bit of strange news? Okay. About a week ago in Mesa, Arizona, several people witnessed and recorded an orange orb, perfectly round orange orb in the sky, and a few of them stated that it was going back and forth, like it looked like it didn't know where it was quite going. And then it shows in the video like it's moving a little bit and it stops, and you see like other little circular balls like coming out from underneath it. And once that one dropped, like a couple more would drop from underneath it and it would like disappear. But it was all coming from this one orb. Some people were saying, oh, they were parachute flares from the military and this and that, and people doing investigation on it, like these reporters calling in and everything, trying to get information on it. Nobody can confirm anything that was going on that night military-wise, or parachute jumpers. And apparently, like they have to disclose things like that, I guess, if they're going to be doing tests. You know, like if they're doing test runs or whatever in the middle of the night, they have to disclose that stuff. And I guess nobody can confirm what it is or what's happening. And then in Tucson, Arizona, I want to say a few days before that, there was a green fireball in the sky that it was like almost like a
Voldemort?
Yeah, like green. And it lit up the sky really bright. And this isn't the first place or time that it's happened. And it's funny because in Project Blue Book, there's a thing on green fireballs. Where in the Air Force, I want to say it was the Air Force, they were like kind of surrounded by these little green orbs, and they were like, they were trying to tell us that they're probably meteors, but it's like these weren't meteors. They were like around us. And to this day, they still can't really explain what they were. And even the reports on these little green object or the green fireballs in the sky, they can't even say that whether or not they're meteors or not, because they can't find any point of impact anywhere where it would have landed. So there's like a lot of little orbies in the sky right now doing all kinds of weird, crazy things. Orby things, colory lights. So
that freaks me out.
Yeah, I just said this to somebody the other day too, because we were talking about aliens and stuff, and I brought up the Phoenix Lights, and there was one person there, they had no clue what that was. And like my friend and I sitting there trying to explain it all to him, like, this shit really happens. It happens all the time. I remember seeing it on TV, and then they took it off really fast. So, yeah.
Just like the crop dusting stuff didn't last very long.
Oh, the chemtrail things?
No, not the
crop dusting.
Yeah.
Circles?
Oh, the crop circles?
Yeah, you did. They were like, for a minute, and all of a sudden they're like, no more noise. No one talked about them.
Chemtrails too.
Yeah.
And people don't talk about that shit anymore.
That's because that was my bad. I apologize for that, but whatever.
But yeah, and there's all kinds of little orbies and lights in the sky. There's aliens out there.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Why did I eat this thing right now? Rochelle says, I was actually up in the mountains toward Poso Creek and a very clear view of something sketchy just like that. Poso is a weird area. I totally believe that. I would love to be out there at night and see what I can see.
Where's Poso?
It's not too far from here, actually. I think it's
up
like
to 65, 8 miles, and then You'll run into Poso Creek, and a little bit further up, you can turn
He worked
onto
out there.
Poso Creek Road.
That's how
Yeah.
Peanut knows.
Okay.
There's a cogen out there, so I got to work on that. Really cool. There's lots of
Cotton
cows.
gin.
Lots of cows.
Walking burgers.
You gotta walk. You gotta watch your speed seriously because those cows will
Walk out.
in the middle of the fucking
They
road
will
and
fuck
they
you all
won't
up.
move.
Mm-hmm.
Move.
Move.
It scares me more when like deers and stuff jump out in the road. That scares me more than a fucking cow just standing there.
Oh, because a cow's so big, you're gonna be hurt too. I think the deer you run into, deer's gone.
Well, the deer can go through your windshield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what you
yeah,
know.
yeah, that's what I'm still gonna beat your ass.
I'd rather hit a cow. Take some home with me.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I
There
don't
might
want
be
to
some
put
parts
you
somewhere you might be able to pick up.
not covered in oil.
Just
after
wash it
that.
off, pick the glass out, you'll be fine.
Stephen Chang says, "I like how Kevin played the movie when he encountered I like how Kevin played the movie when he encountered the pizza guy, Tim Curry, and the other. Oh, he's talking about the played the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fucking hilarious. I wonder
That's
if that
one of
would
my
ever
favorite
work.
parts. Tim Curry was really like, I loved him in that movie.
I love
He's got a gun. He's like crawling on the ground.
Tips the guy in gum. Rob Schneider, he was in it. He's
Yeah.
the bellboy.
Yeah.
He tips him in gum. And then later on he comes back and he goes, "Oh, I meant to tip you." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. Still got something." He like pulls out all this money. He's like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Whatever," puts it back. Oh man. Those are good movies.
How is this kid so fucking smart?
He gets picked on all the time.
Yeah, he's the youngest of them all, and I guarantee you, his instinct for survival is very much
survival.
Yeah.
is very much honed in because
You guys are doing the most caveman thing right now. You're making weapons.
It's true.
At least I don't have to make a whole box and a half of them. Oh, I gave up candy canes for a hot minute.
Well, hopefully, we'll need more before long.
Oh my god, I'm gonna whittle them bitches out of wood and paint them by hand rather than have to eat a box and a half again.
Poor Billy.
actually peppermint soothed your tummy.
Yeah, but
The
so
sugar.
much of it
Oh, the sugar
and all the
probably don't
sugar.
do it.
Yeah. That Christmas Party Massacre
like-
movie, I had to have tasty shakes.
Oh, damn.
So I had to sit there and make a bunch of tasty shakes because they kept breaking or I had to use them and they got fake blood on them and I don't want to put that back in my mouth because that's gross and or we drop them or they break or somebody else was drunk and picked it up and ate it. It's like I kind of needed that prop.
That did happen more often than
Fuck me now, I gotta go make another one. Shit. My germs. Rule does not apply.
So we definitely think this kid's smart enough to cause physical damage to a person.
Tiny shake.
After 2 movies, you can't figure that out.
After the first day of him surviving on his own, he seemed dangerous. Like this kid's not a normal kid. Something's going on.
Yeah, and all the things
I
he had to
mean-
go out and buy, he buys a fucking new toothbrush. When he goes to the store in the second one, it was the second one, wasn't it? Where he goes to the store.
It was the first
That was
one.
first
The first one, okay.
Mhm.
He goes to the store and he just
Because
buys
he's
a fucking,
still at home.
Yes, that's right. He's like,
he walks there. Yeah.
Mhm.
so yeah. I thought that was a little psycho. How
He
all things-
makes up this crazy elaborate story. to
He's
this
a
lady,
psycho.
yeah.
Well, okay, that whole scene when he gets a toothbrush, he gets scared off by the creepy dude on the street, right?
Mhm.
And then that's why he starts running away for some reason from the police. But the shop calls him a shoplifter over a toothbrush. Wouldn't you let a kid take a toothbrush around the
Tell him
holidays?
money's money, you little shit. If you're stealing toothbrushes, what else are you stealing?
He stole it in his hand, back while obviously scared shitless.
This is why you don't own a fucking store.
I'm just, he's a poor kid.
Oh, as a kid, all he did was steal like a 6-pack of Budweiser.
Honestly,
Aw.
though, for me, the toothbrush, if it's a toothbrush, he obviously needs it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So,
It's like, all right.
I'm
good
okay
day.
with the toothbrush.
Let
But
me
if
not
it
call
is a fucking beer, I'm like, get the fuck out of my
He needs
store.
a toothbrush to brush his teeth to hide the taste of the beer he stole from the other store.
Oh, shit. Dang it. That's so,
He's
that's
a
so
pattern
terrible.
in theft. There's a pattern in theft.
Joe's so cynical. The kids and toothbrush. Oral hygiene is just a gateway to booze.
Fucking psycho kids.
Oh my god. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, right here. The old guy scared him, which super weird plot line to that whole movie.
Yeah.
Old people, you should befriend them. Okay.
Befriend old people. Because
Yeah, there's child abuse, child neglect, stranger danger scenes, theft, attempted murder,
violence, like you wouldn't believe.
conspiracy to cause bodily harm, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Vandalism,
Vandalism. Oh no.
Fraud, because the kid was using his dad's credit
That's
cards.
right. Jesus,
What do you call it?
Identity theft.
this is such a great family movie, isn't it, people?
Political,
welcome.
Political
Animal
rigging
endangerment.
because he was talking to Trump. Oh man.
Oh, that's true. He was, wasn't he?
That was
That was in the second one, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
The hotel.
Yeah.
You're trying to lure him to get him on Epstein's Island. I mean,
Oh,
I mean,
it said we can't unsay it.
that's so bad. Oh my god. Oh, and then
we didn't kill ourselves. We always say. Just so you know,
Yeah.
I am not suicidal.
No, never. And Brian said he saw Home Alone for the first time a few days ago. He is 47.
Wow.
You must just love that movie. I love the Home Alone movies. The first.
What did you think about it then? If you took your 47 to see it, it's
Yeah.
been out for what 20-ish years?
Yeah, about 20 years.
Yeah.
No,
30,
more,
I think,
longer than
yeah.
that. Yeah, because 1990s when the first one came out.
It's almost
Oh,
30
wow.
years.
Charles. Yeah.
And then Gregory says Seth MacFarlane is singing with Gwen Stefani right now. That's what's psycho.
What?
The world is. I have no idea. Where's Seth MacFarlane?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's like
Enlighten us, because that's something I haven't thought about.
Rochelle, if you're not seeing all the comments, sometimes some of them are on YouTube. We do stream this to both.
Yeah.
But so far you should be okay, other than Steven, who just chimed in on YouTube saying, if that's Joey in the background, he says hello.
What's going on?
How you doing?
His name's Peanut.
Oh, he did say Peanut in there. He just said say hi, Peanut.
Oh, okay.
But the first time it was Joey.
That's his character name.
On this show, he is Peanut.
Gregory says that they're on NBC right now, singing together.
Weird. That's fucking weird. Okay.
And here's another good question for tonight, just to add in it. What's a better Christmas movie, Home Alone or Die Hard?
Die Hard.
I think Die Hard's the best Christmas movie ever made. Besides Gremlins. That was, oof, that's my heart right there. Boom. I'm a Gremlins kid for life.
Gremlins was good.
Only because we can't feed you after midnight or get you wet.
That sounds like I'm in a terrible porno, thanks. And I'm not alone. It says right here, boom. Taylor knows what's up. Die Hard for life. It's not Christmas season until Hans Gruber falls from the Nakatomi Tower.
Hans Gruber.
Rest in peace, for reals. I think the guy passed away.
Yeah.
Man.
A little while
Yeah,
ago.
Alan Rickman.
Thank you. Yeah, totally forgot the name.
Professor Snape.
I never put that together that was the same guy for like years.
Oh.
So I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. I never watched the movies.
What?
I didn't care for the books, so I didn't watch the movies.
I love the books. I'm actually in the middle of one right now.
I didn't read the books. I watched the movies.
It just wasn't for me. Like I think I like Lord of the Rings more, so I was like, oh, I'll
That's
read
true.
those.
I do love Lord of the Rings.
Love it, but I don't have enough in my brain to read both. It's too long. That was loud.
Whoa.
I don't know how to fix. Gosh. damn it.
Whoa.
This is a library, sir.
I don't know how to fix that. Damn it, Frankie. That's bullshit.
Tell me you need to stop turning the porn all the way up.
There we go. We got a lot of Die Hard fans in here, and Taylor even has a Christmas sweater of Hans Gruber falling down. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh,
Sheesh. Well, ready to get into this? Oh wait, you got a death?
Mhm.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
October 14th, 2015, in Montana, a man named Patrick, aged 52, had taken a pilot course. He got 10,000 hours of flight time and a certificate. His first takeoff, first two takeoff climbs, he ends up noticing that there's 100 octane fuel filling up in the fucking cockpit. Okay, so the third airport in Missoula, I'm thinking that's how you say that. He called a mechanic out to check it out, because obviously he had landed safely, which was odd. Because you would think that dumping all that fuel, like, yeah, and it's. They told him that there was no way he should fly again. The mechanic was obviously fucking smart and knew better. He ended up taking off anyway. He made a sudden quick turn and crashed.
Damn.
So it wasn't even the fucking fuel that fucked it up. It was just him making a crazy turn and he crashed. So he would have died anyway. So, haha.
Grim Reaper's sitting there going, all right, yeah, you're going to burn into a big old fiery. You're doing what now? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Like a
Veto.
freaking fly swatter. Like, nope.
When it's your day to go, it's your day to go.
I guess.
Please.
So, haha. He would, this fucking 52, you've lived enough. And you're still making bad decisions like that? No, you're good.
You need to
You're
reserve,
done.
you need to reserve some of that Social Security money for someone else.
Someone who deserves it.
Mhm. Wow, what the hell?
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Well, sometimes when you're a dumbass, that's how you die.
Hmm?
Like a dumbass. Come on. There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right
my
there.
comments on here messed up.
I know I
There we
blacked
go.
out for a second.
We're good though.
All right.
Now.
Let's get into it. Mr. Peanut, I know that you said you wanted to chime in quite a bit on these as well.
Yes. Because there's some things where it's, yeah, we'll get into it. I'll
Can
find
you
it
guys
out.
hear him okay? Does he need to come closer to a mic?
Yeah, I would like. I can't really give it a listen on here, guys. So if you let us know in the comments,
That's what I mean.
That'd
Just
be-
let us
Can
know
you
if you can hear Peanut.
Das Lagum.
Das gut.
Das
good.
Lagum.
Yeah.
And Rochelle, for sure, they are making candy cane shanks.
Candy Shanks.
Shink, shink, shink.
Holiday
Merry
prison
Shankmas.
shanks.
Merry Shankmas. To your best, Funky.
It looks like Debbie and
Ooh,
Rochelle
that's
said, yeah,
funny.
you hear you just fine. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Alright.
Well, so tonight we're doing the Home Alone traps. And since it worked out perfectly, we're doing 1 and 2.
Uh-huh.
So they're the only ones that matter. So Lauren just so happens to be covering 1, and I guess I'll be covering 2.
Okay. So trap number 1. We can alternate if you'd like.
Okay.
The micro machines on the stairs. So these little toys. That isn't the first trap, obviously, of the movie. It's just the first one I'm going to talk about. So, micro machines on the stairs. I'm pretty sure parents understand this situation. Kids leaving their toys all over the stairs, fucking tripping on them, slipping on them. So this guy ends up slipping and falling. Yeah, I mean, obviously do some damage, but I don't know. I think the movie was kind of accurate with that. Like, it obviously is not going to severely damage this person. It's just going to shake him up a little bit. He'll have a couple bruises. What do you think, Peanut?
Right. No, that's accurate. Now, if memory serves me correctly, how he fell was exaggerated.
Obviously, because it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Some
He's like,
sick
"Whoa!"
psycho comedy.
But falling down a flight of stairs isn't necessarily.
It's funny to watch
ending.
people do.
It really is funny to watch people fall down stairs. It is even better when it is on a fucking escalator.
Oh shit.
Peanut
Oh,
has a
no.
story about this that I'd love for him to share because it's fucking awesome.
Summed up, I was cutting through the Robinsons May at the mall, and they had some escalators in there. And as I was coming down, I heard what sounded like somebody taking a tin trash can, one of those old school tin trash cans, and just throwing it down the fucking stairs. It was just dun 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 dun. When I'm trying to figure out what the hell it was, I hear this voice from the top floor yelling, "Mija, mija, no." I look at the bottom of the stairwell,
Oh my god.
and this little girl just came barreling out. And it was after she had already come to a stop. One of the employees
Oh my
hits the
God.
emergency stop button.
She already fell.
So I'm laughing. I'm already getting tickled about that. But then the thought comes
Tickled
in my head.
about it?
She fell down going up escalators, so that means she hit a couple of unnecessary steps as well. I will never forget that mother's cry of "Mija, mija, no." Like that was gonna help.
I stay, I clean.
No.
That's so sad.
Is it really, Miguel?
It's sad.
Well,
but
she's
funnier.
fine, right?
Yeah, she got up. She was dizzier than fuck, but
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no.
My favorite part of the whole story is the guy rushed over and stopped it after she was already on the
Oh my
ground.
God.
I know what to do.
I helped.
Help me.
It's a good way to save your job right there. I'm just gonna keep that emergency. And I'll offer you a discount coupon.
That killed me.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. God damn. You have some Mija knows in the comments now. That's good. That's excellent.
I know.
Quick shout out to Joshua Rushing. He lost his puppy not too long ago.
Aw,
So
sorry,
Saw that.
Josh.
Sorry about that.
yeah.
Sorry, man.
Let's just keep them in your thoughts, guys, if you can,
Mhm.
please.
Losing an animal is always really hard.
Oh yeah, we
Awesome.
just recently, our little collie a couple weeks ago. Bummer, man. We had to send the other one to go live with Peanut's parents. It's safer for him over there, and he's having a blast.
It's good.
Update for those of you that care. He's fucking loving it. Spoiled as shit. So.
Aw.
Good. I like hearing that.
Living a good life still.
Right?
Next trap.
Next trap. Well, then we'll do the brick throw.
Yep.
The second one.
Yeah,
we'll
let's
do the
do
brick
it.
throw.
All
Okay,
right.
so part of the movie, Harry and Marv are outside. Marv jumps on this little like teeter-totter thing, throws Harry in the air, he lands on the car. Kevin gets his attention. He's like, how far up is he?
A couple of stories at least.
A couple stories.
Yeah,
he's on
he's
top of a building.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's 2 stories up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, gets his attention. Marv turns around, looks up. Kevin throws down the brick, smashes him right in the dome. I guess there was a show that like broke down like all the physics and shit of some of these.
I forgot what
Booby
it's called,
traps.
but I know that Joey Peanut said that Mythbusters did one.
I didn't see the Mythbusters.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh,
Mythbusters did one, and then there was another YouTube channel
Yeah.
that did it too. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was really good though. He did a really good job.
Mhm.
But I kind of condensed what he said about this one. So it only takes like 1,200 pounds of force to like kill you, or no, 500 pounds of force crushes your skull. And I guess where the angle was and how far he was throwing and all this other shit would have caused like 1,200 pounds of force, and it would have just killed him. Like you're done.
Yes.
So yeah, so that one will fucking murder you.
Easily, yeah.
Peanut, explain, since you're an EMT and you know biological things.
Yeah.
Talk a
you're-
little bit about what it does to your skull and the brain.
Although your skull is relatively strong for your body, a brick, not only is it a solid object and your skull isn't necessarily solid, your brain that's floating around in there, you get hit with something with that much force, aside from it cracking in and causing a massive brain bleed, even if you survive, you're going to have to deal with a lot of swelling. You're going to be in ICU, and they're probably going to have to put you into an induced coma if you are still alive after being hit in the head with a brick.
Fuck. And that's not even like just it fell from like, so like if I was standing over here and one of these bricks fell on me or whatever, like this is from freaking high up, full force. He like threw it down. I mean, he's a kid, granted, but still,
But he still
the
has
force.
gravity helping him on this
Yeah.
And the guy looked right up. And the strongest part of your head is right at the top, the very top. That's the strongest part. Your forehead isn't. I mean, it was still funnier than fuck scene though.
Oh, God.
The noise.
Yeah, brick.
Perfectly, yeah. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
We had a question that did anyone ever figure out what the parents did for a living to afford all these nice things and to go to Paris? The
Cartel.
entire family. And Rochelle chimed
They're
in
in New
with,
York.
weren't they lawyers? I hope they were lawyers because I think either way, Kevin's getting into trouble. So someone needs to be able to get him out.
Honestly, I'm gonna say cartel.
They're the lawyers for the cartel.
They were Epstein's lawyers.
All right. The wire across the hallway. Obviously, I'm sure lots of people have done this when they play like Red Rover or whatever. You have to go try to break it, but sometimes people fall over. Sometimes it breaks through. If it's, I don't know, low enough, I guess people would trip. So that was the whole point, is making them trip. I don't see that being fatal.
No.
A lot of times it doesn't work. People see the wire before they come up to it.
Have you seen the one? There's a practical joke where the lady
The
puts
car?
they put a saran wrap like right at face level.
Oh yeah,
God.
people walk into it.
Way more noticeable than a string and just.
Oh, I was
Please.
talking about the joke that these two guys were playing on people driving by. They would pretend that they pulled like a string, but there was no string. Like, they would just stand
and make the motion.
Mhm.
Cars would start slowing down, like they think something's there, and they get up like nothing's there.
That was.
That's an
original.
older
Yeah.
video. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But a harmless one too, which I like. You know, no one's actually going to get their car messed up from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
You're out of
seems
the
like
street.
Kevin for the first movie was just starting.
He got his first taste.
He wasn't that cynical yet.
Yeah.
What about the blowtorch?
What?
Oh, sorry. I was like, that's fucking. Fuck
There's
that kid.
pages to go, sir.
That kid's a goddamn menace to society. He's a goddamn joker with the Christmas
arson.
sweater on.
That's another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Pretty sure he tortured local animals.
Okay, so in the second one, they're in the house that's being remodeled. Marv gets to a point in the building where there's just this rope hanging from a hole that's on the next floor up. And he goes and he starts pulling on it. Well, it's attached to like 1,000-pound bag of cement or sand or some shit like that. Pulls it, and it goes
Right
lands
on
on
his
his face.
head. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
again, his neck's probably like crushed, his face is crushed. He's fucked off pretty
He's
bad.
already fucked up at this point too, right?
Yeah, so these dudes are like fucking superhuman or something. I don't know. Like,
Dude, wouldn't that like fuck up your neck? Like,
yeah, crush your
Like,
neck or something.
oh fuck, dude. Like your back would be sore.
Because he's looking up. Well, you got 1,000 pounds coming right at you, and you're looking up, and you're gonna.
Oh, and your nose
it?
and your neck
I can't
goes
remember
into
that
your
clearly.
back.
Was it really 1,000 pounds?
It said it on the bag, like because it goes real slow, and it says 1,000 pound. Yeah, it says
There's
1,000
like
pounds on
1,000?
it. Wait,
Not 100? 100 makes
I
more
wrote
sense.
1,000.
Okay, 100 makes more sense.
Yeah, because 1,000
Because,
pounds.
yeah,
you
that's like-
try to move. That's
Yeah,
like
1,000
trying to
pounds,
move
they
a
wouldn't
car.
Yeah, I
put
was
it in
gonna
a
say-
bag.
The bag is not gonna hold up. to
Yeah.
that.
I'll have to
That's
look
really
again,
good.
but I'll go back and look again. But
I'm not gonna.
We'll
want
say it's
100
a-
pounds.
We'll
Still,
say it's
100
100.
fucking pounds coming at you full force, that's gonna fuck up your neck.
Sorry, I wrote an extra zero. It's probably high.
1,000 pounds would kill you for sure.
Yeah.
If it
Okay.
doesn't, I'm not messing with it. So fuck that.
So I'll rewind. 100-pound bag. He pulled on it and looked up and went. So,
Still, that's gonna fuck you up.
yeah. Yeah. Fucking psycho child.
Peanut, what do you
And then
think?
fucking idiot fucking guy for pulling on it.
So-
bag. It's here is true.
Well, you already had a little bit of brain damage, so
Yeah. Oh, okay. Touche,
You
sir.
just gotta do what you gotta do at that point.
Oh.
when you start doing something, be committed.
Right? Don't half-ass, whole-ass it.
Asshole it.
Yeah.
All right. Getting shot in the dick with a BB gun. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Males, please explain.
Well, it's not fun.
They have outies, we have innies.
Yeah, Kevin was sitting through the doggy door. Pop, pop, the fucking
Yeah.
BB gun right in the dick.
Now the thing is, what he had was like a Red Ryder type BB gun, which those only have a muzzle velocity of like 150
But it's your dick.
pounds per 150
You guys get
PSI.
flicked on that?
You cry like babies.
Yes, it fucking
Gonna
hurts.
hurt.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, a BB's a BB.
I'm glad he's wearing pants, so it's not gonna get stuck in like a sack. I know
That's
that much.
true.
Right.
Which is a.
I don't even have that. That makes me.
I don't want to go into it, but a buddy of mine shot me like really close. It was a BB. It wasn't BB. It was a paintball gun, and those go a lot slower than a BB because they're a lot. They're tinier. They're heavier, little guys. But the pieces of it ripped apart and got stuck in my cheek. And if that can happen there, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for everyone involved.
Oh, thin skin sack.
Oh God. I don't want it. I
Protect
don't want none of that.
Yeah, honestly,
Cojones.
if that was
Think
me,
about the children.
if that was me that just got hit in the
Look
dick
sharp.
by a BB, I'd call it a night.
Oh, fucking weak.
But he kept
This house is
going.
over Robin. Fuck that.
They just, at this point, they wanted to murder that child.
Right?
Only the murders left.
They were triggered at that point. They're like,
Only as
fuck.
murder is left.
Oh my God. They need to make like alternate ending where they catch him,
Oh my God, I know.
like a
And
Saw short film.
Macaulay Culkin would sign off on that.
Oh hell yeah!
He made that. You guys saw the one he made, right? Where he was like, my parents, he's sitting in the back of an
Oh.
Uber. My parents just, I'm the cutest little 8-year-old. And he was like, I got left home alone. And he was
Do you know what that's like? When his hair was all long and stringy? Yeah.
He really cleaned himself up though.
He
He's doing
did.
really well.
yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah,
he's great.
I'm
He's
glad to see that he got
giggly
help.
as fuck.
Hmm.
Yeah. He claimed that it wasn't drugs, but we all know. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Like
Hey, as long as he's
Skeletor,
better, that's
yeah.
fine. We don't have to know exactly what it was.
We're just glad you're good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, I guess we'll go to the other part of Lauren's Would You Rather. We'll talk about one, because there were several scenes about paint cans. So we'll do one of them. Marv slides on that green slime shit and like dives right into that big old shelf of like all those paint cans.
Oh my.
And they
God.
come crashing down on him, and then the very last of it, the shelf goes on top of him. It won't kill you, but it'll probably crack a bunch of your face up really bad.
You're not.
Okay,
Gonna
I will just say, as an adult and throughout my entire life, this movie, the second one, makes me laugh like I first saw it every single time. Just talking about it is, I'm like, I want to fucking. It makes me laugh so much. I fucking love it.
I love the movie too. The second one is by far my more favored one to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one was good too, but the second one, I don't know what it was about the second one.
Yeah.
It was just so much better.
I mean, it's basically the same plot as the first one,
Yeah,
but it was just way better.
I don't know. Tim Curry was in it. That
Mhm.
made me laugh. I loved his character.
Mhm.
He did that little Grinch smile.
Yes, his lips just grow like perfectly for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so all those paint cans falling on you. I mean, you can't guarantee that all of them are full.
No, and
But-
some will fall around you too.
But holy fuck, I can't imagine you not being fucked up because that's metal,
Yeah.
you know. And there's like the corners, like this cup. There's like a corner.
Yeah. And if they're full, they're probably like 10 pounds or something like that, 8 pounds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If they're
That's
full.
definitely
the big ones.
denting shin bones. It's denting bones.
Yeah. It won't kill you. It's just gonna fuck you up. Really,
Yeah,
really
your
good.
bones are, well, I mean, if it hit, it's denting your head for sure.
Yeah. Or your nose, or your jaw, your teeth or two.
Yeah,
Oh,
you might. Oh, yeah, your face is real sensitive. You might smash your face. Blood.
Your face is very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out.
For those of you that don't know about this joke, Peanut unfortunately was in a crazy accident. He's obviously fine, but he's got a broken nose.
55 miles an hour straight on into another vehicle. I'm pretty happy that's all that happened.
Yeah. Oh, and your knees were a little bruised, but
My right one's still a little fucked up. Left one, those fine.
Didn't they say there was matchboxes in the road? One of the cars just slipped on
a banana peel.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The booby truck of the century. So
Jeez.
Fucking blue turtle shells.
Damn it, your shit.
Gosh,
Some of a bit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, the other paint can incident.
That other time with the paint.
Basically, you all remember this. He was swinging the paint cans down the stairs as
Yeah.
the burglars were coming up and smashed them in the face. So I discovered that you could seriously break your nose. The force of it and all of that hitting, you're coming full force upstairs. The force of that hitting you is gonna definitely almost snap your neck. The bottom part of your neck might snap this way. This part might snap this way. So you're like, yeah, and your nose is crunched up in your face. Like, it's no bueno.
L.
Realistically, he should have been hurt a lot worse than he was.
Yeah, I think they fall over. That's about it. They fall upon the
Yeah.
stairs, right?
And his face is bruised up.
It must be
A
tweakers or
broken
something.
nose or something like that, right? Didn't he have to go?
Oh yeah. He's like,
That doesn't work that way, by the way.
No, it does not.
oh.
Tell Peanut, tell him.
Movies are bullshit. When you break your nose, the last thing you want to do is touch it. And setting it is
Poke it with a stick. Yeah. You have to, a doctor has to go in, right? Usually with like little fork thingies.
yeah. They
And,
have
like-
this thing. It looks like a tuning fork that they stick up your nostril and
They like move it.
yeah. But they'll only do that.
Sounds more painful than the fucking
Yeah, they'll
smash
only
to
do
the
that
face.
if your nose break is obstructing your airway and they feel confident that they can reset it.
So
If it's
unfortunately-
if it's shattered, then you're gonna have reconstructive surgery.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if Peanut's nose doesn't go back to normal, then it's just gonna be crooked. They're not gonna. Ew, it's so stupid. It's cosmetic, so they won't let him fix it.
I could turn around and probably sue that kid that pulled out in front of us.
Yeah.
He disfigured my face.
Also, he lied to the police.
No, I think what he told them was what he thought was true. I think
Was he high?
No,
Was he on his phone?
that's
Probably.
that's what I'm thinking.
Bad.
Yeah, guys, stay off your phone when you're driving.
Yeah.
Well,
For real.
if he was texting somebody, they can kind of like look on his phone to see when the last time it was compared to the point of impact.
They can, if you're on the internet, if you're on Facebook, any of that stuff, they can find out. So if you use your phone and you're in the car, you're pretty much fucking up.
But it's really not fucking worth it, dude. Pull the fuck over.
Yeah.
Or wait till you get wherever the fuck you're gonna go.
I'm pretty sure your text isn't that important. Your WYD isn't that important.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Dude, there was a chick the other day on her phone. She's swerving it like right around the corner, and there's a high school right around the corner from me. And this girl's like, she's speeding, and she's like going around and around, but then she's like kind of like barely cutting in front of people and behind people. I'm like, what the fuck? So I slow down because I'm not going to speed up to go around her because I don't know what she's going to do. I just want to get the fuck away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, like, she gets behind somebody and she ends up getting kind of stuck, and like she has to slow down, and I catch up to her and she's like this. Like straight looking at her phone and talking to someone. Why is that necessary? Sorry, I can go on. I want to snatch people up when I see that shit.
Dude, during the holidays, and I've got my shank up because I'm talking to some of you bitches. You drive like fucking assholes when it comes time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to get to this thing. I gotta buy this thing before the place closes. The what the fuck? Fucking order it online.
Yeah. Or better time management, bitches.
Yeah, for real. Because I've seen more people run red lights in the past 2 weeks than I have normally, and it's a lot still.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's been really bad the last week.
It's fucking bad. It's horrible.
Yep.
People in Bakersfield, come on, get your fucking shit together. Whatever you need to go buy for your piece of shit kid that ain't gonna do anything in life isn't that important. It's not more important than someone else's life, okay?
Right.
Pay attention. That's all I gotta say.
Do a whole fucking episode on stupid people. in
Bakersfield.
cars. Before we leave it, have you guys seen the video of that girl who was, I'm pretty sure she was drunk and live streaming when she got in a car accident? She killed her sister.
Yeah, and then she was
Yes.
still live streaming that her sister was dead in front of her and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, that, to me, that's mental illness.
No,
Yeah.
she was fucking insane. She had to have been.
Yeah,
Or
it's
she was
not-
on crazy drugs.
That, too, on top of drinking.
Well, it's been actually featured on Dr. Oz. I'm sure Dr. Drew has even done some dissertations on this, but social media addiction is a real thing.
That's fucking
And so you got to think, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie
I mean,
Trainspotting,
we're on social media now, but
uh,
it's different.
there's
We're
a scene
driving.
when the baby in the movie dies, and the first thing that they do is they go and shoot up.
Uh-huh.
It's like the drug becomes the most important thing to them.
Mhm.
And you do get releases of dopamine and serotonin whenever you
Get a bunch of likes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you get
that
people
very-
commenting on your stuff.
you're talking about somebody who is already that far into social media addiction. It doesn't surprise me that she would still record something like that.
Yeah, and that's honestly a good point.
But when do you snap out of that though? Like, when does your humanity come back? Because I mean, I know what you're saying about like the dopamine and the instant gratification and all that from being on social media and getting your likes and everything. But
You need
her
to wean
sister
yourself-
just died. It's like,
You need to wean yourself
the
off of
fuck.
electronics.
It's
in general.
just that.
So I guess it's really all you can do.
Do you think Kevin McAllister would be live streaming his fucking booby traps?
I would love to see an up-to-date version where you can use
Right? Wouldn't
Alexa,
it be
turn on
crazy?
this.
Alexa.
He's
Turn
like-
on stove.
He's like hiding out in the woods and shit, setting booby traps for like random hikers and shit. Like drives him back to his house and like sets more booby traps. And can you escape?
I think you're writing a movie.
Yeah, if what's his name would be up for it, that'd be
no
a
one heard that.
Patent
Stop
it.
the making.
Oh my god. Kevin McAllister was a normal kid until he started murdering everyone. He fucking hates Christmas now.
McAllister Manor.
Oh,
What if the whole thing was just
Like
Kevin McAllister making it all up and it wasn't how he imagined that, like all these movies were just in his mind. Like the real story turns out
Inception. That's good enough.
that he was just a psycho torturing people.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And then
Wouldn't that be cool?
And then the end scene is him sitting in the nut house in a straight jacket. He's like, Merry Christmas. Merry
Right?
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You hear- you
Go
hear one of
rocking around.
Yeah.
Oh.
The family wasn't.
It's in both the movies.
The family didn't go to Paris. They were actually killed.
Oh,
He had them all in the basement.
You know that scene where he has the
Or they're
doll
the
set up
staff
for the
members
party?
that work there
Their
and they're all in
bodies
his
are
mind.
Oh, I
like
like that
Yeah.
idea. High five.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was a good
fuck.
one.
Oh my god. This just came dark.
Dude, we're
This
writing
movie is
a
fucking
movie.
That's why I
This
wanted.
is dope. Write it down. Patent it.
That's why I wanted to know how he felt about the movie, like being 47 and didn't watch it as a kid like the rest of us. So as a kid, we see it a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But as adults, we get a different perspective on it. And somebody who didn't have that child perspective of it,
Mm-hmm.
he's an adult. Like, what? That's why I was curious what he thought about it. Like, do you see it kind of like the way we're laying it down? Are you picking up what we're putting down? Or did you
Right.
see it kind of like how we did when we were kids? It's just funny. It's a feel-good Christmas movie. It's like, no, that shit is evil.
I would love for that to be real. That the whole movie was just a psychological mind fuck thing.
Yeah.
Like that would be great.
Oh,
That would be my favorite. Oh, Christmas.
Oh, man.
Psychological mindfuck.
Christmas.
That is Christmas.
That
It's
is.
psychological mindfuck.
You mean a really fat
We're
guy's
done.
gonna break into the house through a chimney?
Like, you mean a virgin had a baby
Yeah.
and all these three dudes found out about it from a weird dude in the sky?
And they all showed up real quick with presents, and they're like, "Oh, funny to see you here. What are you doing?"
They made Google Maps out of a star. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's no way that they brought in frankincense and myrrh along with gold. No.
Wait. Jesus was white? What? No.
I never got people's problem with it. Like, if you don't believe in the church and you don't care for, why do you
Then
care
why do you
if he's
care
white?
if he's
Yeah.
Like, why?
Doesn't matter.
It's impossible. He's in the Middle East. Well, no, you think he's not real, so he could be purple. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Purple Jesus would be kind of cool. It would be a miracle right there.
I like
Another
Family
level
Guy's Black Jesus.
off the charts.
It's not a purple Jesus. His name was Barney.
Oh, he died. He died for dinosaur sin.
dinosaurs.
This got terrible, but I love it. And isn't there a show called Black Jesus?
Yeah, on Comedy Central
Is it?
or Adult Swim.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
No.
Isn't like Charlie
no.
Murphy in it or something, or Terry Crews?
I've never
Charlie
seen it.
Murphy died.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Charlie Murphy.
Dang it.
Charlie Murphy.
Fuck your couch, Charlie Murphy.
There's a lot of people who died, and like we're talking about that, and even was Tim Curry there when you guys were at Texas Frightmare too?
Yeah.
He got hurt.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him.
He fell off a stage, and
Mhm.
he left early, or he didn't fall off a stage.
That was Meatloaf.
Oh, that was Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
That's right. I think
Because it was the
Tim Curry's
first
just
day.
sick.
Tim
We only
Curry, well, he had a fucking stroke, dude. Like,
Yeah.
of course I can't believe he's still fucking actually doing this stuff. Like, after a stroke, I'd be tapped the fuck out. Goodbye. No more. Wipe my ass, bitch.
Got nothing better to do lightweight today, I guess.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. You're right though. It was Meatloaf who got hurt.
Yeah.
That still sucks. I mean, Meatloaf is awesome.
I know,
too.
but it was real quick though. Like we had just got there, just got to the hotel.
That was
and
the first day, wasn't
we
it?
we had just came out of the bar with a drink. The sun's still up. Ambulance is in the front. I was like, who the fuck tapped out already? And like 20 minutes later, they're like, Meatloaf fell off the stage. It's like, oh, that sucks. Drop it on the floor. You can't eat it now.
Well, with a name like Meatloaf.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of balance in that name.
Curry
man.
probably slipped off the stage.
Ugh.
All right. Do you have one more?
Well, yeah, we
Sure.
got time for maybe one or two more.
Okay. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? There's so many here. Harry and Mauve really got into a lot of shit.
Shenanigans.
Can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Okay.
Fucking Joe Pesci's accent is great.
Okay. Why just fucking okay. Marv walks through the door and falls one story down to the basement on his face.
Oh.
This one I got from that guy's too, so I'm gonna condense what his estimations were.
Okay.
He estimated that the height in which he fell and his weight and all that blah 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 shit
Mm-hmm.
would have been about 2,300 pounds of force smashed against his face.
So he would have died,
fuck.
most likely.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have to worry about bedhead anymore. Your face probably would have just been.
Because honestly, if you think about it, you smash your forehead that hard, your nose
Mhm.
goes up into your face through the inside, like
Teeth,
your
your
cartilage,
jaw.
your bones, everything smashes up into your brain. Like that does brain damage alone.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, because your nose stops at a certain point. Like, I feel all that cartilage. Like,
Head wounds gross me out.
it hurts just thinking about it, man.
Gross me out. I don't
Oh,
like it.
real quick, guys. Sorry, Rochelle's got to get going. She'll on the.
Oh, have a good night.
Okay, yeah,
Thanks
we're
for
almost
joining
done
us.
too, babe. I'll talk to you soon. I'll text you.
Ugh. So yeah, no more bedhead.
The other one was a tarantula on the face.
Oh yeah.
That's more of a fear mindfucked thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, most people, if you put a tarantula on their face, they would fucking shake it off and like run away. Like
Yeah.
this dude lays on the floor with it like still just hanging out on his face.
I feel like first I smack it off. I mean, it's a bug still.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're not venomous.
They're poisonous.
It's creepy looking.
Tarantulas have it secretes through their fur or whatever you want to call it. We had one when I was little,
Oh,
and my mom used to hold it all the time,
Well-
and she'd start feeling sick afterwards, and she took it back to the store, and they're like, "Yeah, you keep holding it for long periods of time, dumbass.
that's
It's poisoning
weird.
you."
Well, the
That's why
tarantula that I had in elementary school, I used to like carry it around with me all the time.
I didn't do it.
Damn it.
It never made me sick, so I don't know.
Maybe we had a different.
It was
climate
like
or something, I
it
don't
was
know.
just like a little brown tarantula.
Yeah, that's what we had.
just a little normal. Yeah.
Turns out holding tarantulas is extremely bad for the tarantula because they that's how they sense food is by their little hairs, and the more you hold them and touch them and all that, you're actually damaging their hair, so it makes it more challenging for them to actually find food.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's shitty.
Poor
I wish I
guy.
would have known that.
Is that why it starved to death? No, I'm just kidding.
No, actually, someone killed it. I think one of the
Aw.
kids in the class killed it on purpose. That little kid was a fucking psycho.
What was his name? Kevin.
No, he was a kid that didn't speak English.
Oh,
I think his parents had some.
maybe kids were picking on him too much. And he was taking it out on. Creatures.
No, he had like a weird crush on me,
Oh.
and he stabbed the lizard because I spent a lot of time with the lizard. This is some weird shit. I never.
That
told
sounds like some
anybody
Ed
about this.
Gein bullshit
Yeah.
right there,
No,
man.
this little kid
Ah.
was weird. Like he only spoke Spanish. Like I don't know. I think he was like his parents were into some crazy shit. Cause like this kid was weird.
Santeria
Like
and shit.
it had to be that his parents were fucked up because he was
Aw.
like a serial killer in the making.
He's probably watching right now.
It's
He's
weird.
like trying to write you letters and poetry and blood.
This was in like third grade.
He's
I
like,
don't
"Do you
even
like my
remember this
poetry?
shit.
Blood, do you like my poetry?"
For being in third grade though, he was like trying to touch me too much. And I'm like, dude, like one of his uncles must have been fucking touching him.
That sounds
Ew.
like a Richard Ramirez situation. starting.
Duh.
Ew.
Weird kid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Lolita Island.
Shit.
Who was the youngest
Merry
kid that
Christmas,
caught the
everyone!
Yeah.
Oh my god. But, on delayed feedback. Okay, sorry about that, Steven.
This is how we're gonna end December.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, we have one more episode in December, but
Do we?
yeah,
Next
the
week, yeah.
20,
Oh, that's right.
the 26th. But I mean, if I don't know.
Well, I keep thinking Christmas is Wednesday and Thursday for some reason, and not Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm all. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but we'll have one more episode of the year, guys.
Yes.
I'm excited. It's gonna be good. I bet.
Yeah, 2020, we're gonna be changing some things. Hopefully,
Really
doing
cool.
more new things.
I think we said that last year too.
Hey,
we
we
did change
did
some
different things this
Yeah.
year too, though.
Went more places this year.
We did. We went more places.
Fresno, no.
Talking shit, we gotta relax.
We went to Vegas.
Which we gotta go back to Vegas too. March 20th is Days of the Dead again.
Mhm.
So there's that. I don't know if they're planning Shock Fest at the same time. I'll figure that out.
Okay,
But
that's
that was
okay.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll be
Cool.
doing more conventions this year.
Texas is still there.
hmm
It hasn't disappeared. It's still Texas.
Wait, Texas is still a state?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm
Fucking mind blown.
call it. Yeah, I produced a show. I don't
I was
produce
worried there for a second.
magic.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you patronize me.
We'll be seeing you after Christmas. So
Yeah.
we hope you guys have a safe and fun holiday. Or don't. Some people don't celebrate, so whatever.
That's fine. It's cool.
Do-
I'm gonna be drinking some brew that I made for Yule
Nice.
after the 21st.
And I'm gonna be serving some Yule. 'Cause I got work
Yule
Christmas Eve
drinks.
and Christmas Day. So yeah.
Oh, shit.
Christmas?
Christmas Day?
Oh, there's a lot of alcoholics that. That's
Well, of
their-
course. And I work next to a grocery store, so it's always like, oh, let me get 1 and 1 real quick. I told them I forgot potatoes. I had to come and get this real quick, so I'm gonna get this run to Albertsons real quick, or I'm gonna go get potatoes, line it up. I'll be right back in 5 minutes.
Tina, we're gonna have to go visit.
I'm gonna go bring you a gift of more alcohol into the bar.
No, don't bring her that. Bring her snacks.
Yeah.
I think snacks.
You have to wrap it in paper.
I'm gonna bring gingerbread men murdered by various booby traps.
Yes.
Snacks like Benjamin Lincoln's, maybe.
And Steven says that we should do a New Year's Eve countdown.
I'm going to at work because I also work New Year's Eve also.
Shit, maybe I should go over there and hang out and do that for Girls Go Gin.
I work Christmas Eve and then I open Christmas morning. So I got to turn right back around and go back to work a few hours after I close. And then New Year's Eve.
Blam.
Making all that money.
Let's go spend Christmas with Joe.
You know where we should go? The right place. And by that, I was also using it before. The right place. Kind of.
Christmas party's tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, when does it start?
8
8
o'clock.
o'clock. So if you
8
guys
o'clock.
want awesome drinks in a festive setting,
If you're local,
yeah, or fly in. Come on in.
Come bring Joe your money.
give Joe money.
Oh, okay.
Because then she could give us money. I'm just kidding.
It's a pyramid
We
scheme.
all launder money through Joe.
I got shit tons of ones. We can make this happen.
Yeah.
No barcodes in it, or there's no little strips in them. We can do some shit.
Can't fit all those I want. Yay. All right, you guys good?
Yes, don't
Thanks, everyone.
Yes, real quick, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube if you haven't done all 3 already.
All the social medias, please. Thanks,
Yes.
schools.
See you,
Bye.
ghouls.